from the Inspectorate Unit to join multi-agency rescuers who are attempting to retrieve occupants of the car that plunged into the Likoni Channel this morning. Now, Kenya Ferry Services did confirm that another motorist driving a saloon car had plunged into the Likoni Channel at 4:20 a.m. this morning just before dawn. Early reports indicate that the motorist drove off the ramps at a high speed shortly after purchasing a ticket. Now, the occupants of the car yet to be identified, but rescuers from the Kenya Ferry, Kenya Navy and the Kenya Police have been activated. So I want to take you, of course, right there as you see on your screen what's happening currently. There is not much activity, although we are aware that rescue operations are supposed to be ongoing. And 4:20 a.m. early this morning is when this particular incident occurred. A saloon car once again just drove off the ramp at a high speed and plunged into the ocean. The number plate of the car has not been identified. The number of occupants are also unknown as of this particular moment. But as you see there, that's what's going on in that particular side, and there's not much that we can see in terms of what's happening with the rescue mission per se, but that's what's going on. And once again, you know, we've seen the activation of multiple agencies there to help, whether we're talking about the Navy, we're talking about the Kenya Police, the Kenya Ferry as well, and we're still awaiting, of course, word on whether or not the identity of the particular person has been established, who was the driver or the number of occupants in the car. All we know so far is that at 4:20 a.m. this morning, a saloon car driving at a high speed from the mainland side of the channel actually dove off the ramps and into the ocean. And currently there you can see now some of the activities happening around the particular rescue in terms of this car and its occupants, the saloon car that plunged into the water early this morning. And it appears that they seem to be scouting the area, trying to see what they can establish around that side. And they have been activated, of course, to carry out this rescue mission. And we have seen that over the years, incidences like these have, just progressed, and we've seen many, the last of which was, of course, on the 29th of September, where a mother and a daughter lost their lives. But we will keep you up to date with what's going on as we even keep on getting these live images there. Likoni Ferry incident this morning at 4:20, very early there, saloon car once again, just high speed off the ramps into the ocean from the mainland side of the channel. Rescue operations ongoing as we're seeing there. Some people in the water trying to perhaps establish what's going on that side, try and lay the land and see what they're able to find when it comes to this particular incident, and of course the occupants of the car. Once again, we have no idea about the number plate of this car, and that has not been established yet from the authorities on that side, or the number of occupants either. But when it comes to this rescue mission, we did see that there are quite a number of teams on the ground trying to make sure that they're able to retrieve the car, to establish what exactly happened, and of course the occupants in there as well. We've seen the Navy, the Kenya Navy, multiple multi-agencies, as well as the Kenya Police, the Kenya Ferry Authority as well on that particular side, leading the rescue mission for this saloon car as well as its occupants. The images on your screen, a number of people have gathered to witness the rescue mission that is currently ongoing. And this is with regards to another saloon car that has plunged into the ocean. Now, this was from the mainland side of the channel at about 4:20 a.m. this morning. And we're seeing people just trying to take a look at what's going on, of course, in terms of the rescue mission. And we have seen a number of agencies activated for this particular endeavor. We've seen the Kenya Ferry, the Kenyan Navy, as well as the Kenya Police and multi-agency officers trying to make sure that they're able to retrieve this car that plunged into the ocean at 4:20 a.m. this morning, very, very early, just before dawn. And a lot of people, of course, have gathered to try and see what's happening, whether or not they can retrieve the car and when it will happen, and just taking a look at the activities that are surrounding the Likoni ferry incident that has occurred once again this morning. After purchasing a car, a ticket, this particular saloon car once again just plunged into the ocean at a very high speed. And of course, the people who are manning that side did try to slow the car down. They flagged it, but to no avail. And that incident that has occurred right there, we're bringing you images right there from Mombasa at Likoni live, and we will keep on giving you updates as and when they come along with regards to the rescue.